Well, hello everybody, this is Stangerbrook here in Puerto Vallarta with another video fishing report for you. And things have changed down here quite a bit. We've seen, well, I did a video report here last week and I was going to put it up, and things started getting kind of iffy, and then things really changed. So we went from a situation here where we had 79, 80 degree water temperatures that shot straight up to 84 degrees. Now we had a hurricane down by Acapulco, head straight out from Acapulco, and usually when something like that happens, that'll push fish in the area. And it does funny things with currents too. So all of a sudden we got strong currents, we got big fish, we got everything out there right now. But it's still early in our summer fishing season, which is basically high season for fishing. Something to remember is when things get hot and humid in Puerto Vallarta, that's when the fishing is at its best. So you always want to make sure that when you come down during high season, you don't have expectations for big marlin, big fish. You're just not going to get them. But high season for fishing, which is starting right around now, things can get pretty exciting. Give you an example of that, Corbetania right now, which is 35 miles out from Marina Vallarta. It takes you about an hour and 20 minutes to get out there. Hour 15 minutes, depends. And what we're seeing out there right now is we're seeing yellowfin tuna. They're anywhere from, oh, I don't know, 20, 30 pounds up to 40, 50 pounds of Corbetania. But if you want to go to the bank, Banco, which is 25 miles north of that, we're seeing 60, 80 pound tuna up there, and we got 60, 80 pounders. There's going to be some bigger ones here. Not really too much of a surprise because the Tres Maria Islands, the tuna been over there. Things have been going off the hook out there. I've seen some pictures lately, like there was a guy on Facebook, his name is Slob Fishing. I don't know, a friend sent me a link, and I went out there, checked it out, and they were posting some pictures of some 316 pound yellowfin tuna. And we're coming into the season when all that's ready, but that's a whole different video. I have to talk about the Tres Marias out there. But we got yellowfin tuna out there, the Cabrera snapper. If you want to do some jigging out there, they've been really good. We have sailfish, not too many in the Corbetania area, but possibility of blue marlin, striped marlin as well. And Dorado are picking up in the area, but they're all still pretty small and a little bit elusive. If you're over there at Banco, again, which is 25 miles north of Corbetania, there was a 400-pound black marlin boated out there a couple days ago. They've been seeing some blue marlin. There's been striped marlin out there, as well as sailfish, and then if you can find a buoy, there's Dorado out there. So all of a sudden, we've got fishing options here. A lot of fishing options. Now, one thing that was happening is that everything was happening between, 4, 5, 6 miles from shore. You think farther than that was a complete waste of time. And a lot of that is still true, but what we're seeing now is we're seeing more bait movement in the area, and when you get on top of a bunch of Dorado, sometimes they're not taking bait. It's pretty crazy to think that you could literally gaff these fish on the boat and they won't take bait. It just drive you out of your mind. But the good news is they're there. Now, the challenge is getting them to take the bait. That's your job. So, had some of that going on this week. So right now, inside the bay, we're still seeing everywhere. We're still seeing Jack Ravels. We're still seeing Bonita. We started seeing Dorado come into the bay. Now, there's a channel that comes in from Corbetania. And on that channel, there's a current that rides this ridge. And they come into the bay. So we saw a small baby sailfish out there. It was caught and released. A bunch of baby Dorado out there. But, a whole lot. But there's some bigger ones out there. So just remember to throw the babies back. And, maybe grab 1 or 2 if they're under 10 pounds for ceviche or something. But, don't bring a whole bunch home. Not good. And that's that pretty much. Basically, the fishing's gone off the hook. The water temperatures are up. The bait is plentiful. And the fishing grounds are more or less empty. It's been kind of hard to get any kind of reports because coming in the low season like we are right now, we go through a period of time when people don't go out there. And we're coming out of that now. As we come in July, things start picking up out there. But they have a 4 or 5 degree water temperature jump like that in 1 week. That's pretty aggressive. Now, we're more or less right on time. It's a La Nina year, so I didn't really know what was going to happen. We're more or less right on time for what we should be expecting about this time of the year. So, you know, don't get too disappointed. The later you're coming down and the hotter the weather is, the better off you're going to be. Things really start to pick up in August, but all my reservations really take off the 1st of October. October is when a lot of the tournaments are taking off in the entire area. But actually, we're so heavy with tournaments these days. The participation has been diluted badly. Now, nobody's wearing a mask around here. Now, if you're staying in Nuevo Vallarta, which is, they call that Nayarit. No, Nuevo Nayarit. It was Nuevo Vallarta, but they changed it to Nuevo Nayarit, which doesn't seem like smart marketing to me. But if you're up there, you still have to wear a mask. You don't have to wear a mask on an airplane. You don't have to wear a mask anywhere in Puerto Vallarta. But in Nayarit, where most of the hotels are at, and everybody thinks that they're going to Puerto Vallarta, you need to wear a mask. So, you know, if you're making a reservation and you're coming down on vacation, you know, I mean, I don't get any money from this, but you got a lot of great hotels around here you can go to. You got Dreams, you got the Marriott, you got the Westin, you know, you got some timeshare type hotels here as well, here in the marina, all within, you know, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So take a look at your options. You don't have to be out in Nuevo Vallarta. You can be in Puerto Vallarta. Frankly, there's nothing to do in Nuevo Vallarta. I mean, there's things to do, but if you don't know where they are, you're going like, what the hell? And you find yourself coming into Puerto Vallarta all the time anyway. So that's the big joke on people. They all think they're going to Puerto Vallarta out there. So I just want to throw that in there. Oh, so everything's wide open down here. So not much else to say. It's just that if you're in the area, get on a boat, get out there, go fishing. You'll be glad you did. And in the meantime, you know, if you have any questions, whatever, you know, fire me an email. I'll do my best to answer anything I can. And, well, I guess that's just about it for now, huh? We're still doing the airport transfers. You want to do tours, do all that stuff. You know, we can do it all one-stop shopping, and you don't have to think about it once you're down here. And let me see, is there anything else I can think of? No, not really, not right now. I'm doing newsletters. You know, I'm on Facebook. We're doing Instagram. Instagram is Master Baiter Sport Fishing. Go out there, check it out. We post some pretty fun stuff. And well, I guess that's just it for now. So in the meantime, until I post another video report, and I would imagine things are going to start changing quickly, I'll be doing more of these. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and don't forget to kiss your fish. Hasta luego. Bye-bye.